Hi, hello students. Welcome to Indian Tech Guru for you. In this video lecture, let us discuss about the concept data types. Actually, these data types are not related to the programming language. However, these data types are related to the computer organization. Computer organization. So actually, whenever we consider the computer system understands only the binary numbers. So, however, in our daily life, we'll be coming across either numbers. Generally, the numbers will be in decimal format numbers such as 258, 769, 1282, something like that. Similarly, we come across with letters. Letters. So, any particular word is formed with the letters. For example, for, while, do. So, in case of for, it contains letters F, O, R. In case of while, W, H, I, L, E. In case of do, D, O. We need letters as well as we need some special symbols. Special symbols. We use equal to, we use not, we use and, literally several such symbols we regularly use. Into, minus, plus, divided by. Like this, we need some special symbols. Ultimately, all these things, let it be numbers, letters, special symbols, all these things must be represented in a computer system in a binary format. Why we need to represent all this stuff in binary format is because computer understands only binary format. Computer understands only binary format. Computer do not understand the decimal format. Computer do not understand the letters. Computer do not understand the special symbols. So it understands only the binary format symbols. So what are the symbols in binary format? There are only two symbols, 0 as well as 1. Why computer understands only 0 and 1? Because computers are made up of flip-flops, so in which you can store either 0 or 1. Okay, so whatever the computer chips we are using, you may be better knowing as ECE students. So we are going to use the flip-flops, and these flip-flops are used to store either 0 or 1, not more than that. So that is why ultimately any such data such as numbers, letters, special symbols, all these things must be converted into zeros and ones ultimately. Okay. So for that purpose, first of all, let us see how to convert the numbers. How to convert the numbers into binary format. Here numbers means decimal numbers, because we generally come across with the decimal numbers. We need to know how to convert these decimal numbers. So before actually going to convert the decimal numbers into binary, first of all, we need to learn about the number systems. Number systems. So actually, how many different number systems are available? What are the different number systems available? So most popular number system we generally use and we come across is the decimal number system. Decimal number system. And as we have seen that computers understands only binary number system, So ultimately we are going to convert the decimal number system, decimal numbers into binary numbers. The second important number system is binary number system. However, in addition to binary number system, computers will also use two different number systems such as octal number system, and most popularly computers use hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal number system. So what are the different number systems? The decimal number system we generally regularly use in our daily life. The binary number system which computer understands. The octal and hexadecimal number systems which is going to be used by the computers. So what is the purpose? We will see later why we are going to use the octal number system and hexadecimal number system. So to represent these different types of number systems, first of all, we need to define a base or radix. A base or radix. So this base or radix is nothing but totally how many symbols are there in that particular number system. Okay, for example, if you consider the decimal number system, totally how many symbols will be there? It contains 0 to 9 symbols. Total how many symbols are there? 10 symbols are there. So the radix or base of decimal number system will be 10. Similarly, coming to the binary number system, how many numbers will be there? 0 and 1. Only two numbers will be there. So the base of binary number system is 2. Coming to the octal number system, how many numbers will be there? 0 to 7. 0 to 7. So base will be 8. And coming to the hexadecimal number system, the symbols will be from 0 to 9, A to F. So here A represents 10, B represents 11, C represents 12, D represents 13, E represents 14, and F represents 15. However, we cannot actually write 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 because there will be a confusion between the decimal numbers as well as the hexadecimal numbers. That is why we are going to use the capital alphabets, capital A to F, to represent the numbers 10 to 15. Okay. So here how many total symbols are there? 0 to 9, 10 symbols. A to F, A, B, C, D, E, F, 6 symbols. Total 16 symbols are there. So the base will be 16. Now we will have a doubt. So why don't we define a base 5 number system? Is it possible to define base 5 number system? Yes, it is possible. In base 5 number system, how many symbols will be there? 5 symbols will be there. What will be there? Those symbols 0 to 4. What about base 7 number system? Total 7 symbols will be there from 0 to 6. Like this, we can define our own number systems also. However, because these number systems we generally do not use in computers, we do not generally discuss about these number systems. However, it is possible to define any number system with any base. Hope you understand what are the different number systems available. Decimal number system we generally use, binary number system which understood by the computers. Octal and hexadecimal number systems will also be used in computers to perform some operations. We'll see later how the operations will be performed using octal and hexadecimal number systems. So now it is time to convert one particular value from one particular number system to another number system. Conversions. So first of all, we know about the decimal number system. For example, consider the decimal number 724.5. 724.5 to the base 10. So how actually this number exists? How could we say that the value is 724.5? Actually, so the value of this particular number will be, consider this as integer part. Integer part is 724 and the fractional part is 0.5. Now, so when we consider the integer part, starting with the rightmost digit, that is the least significant digit, what we are going to do is we are going to consider the least significant digit and multiply it with the base value to the power 0, with the base value to the power 0, plus next the value of this digit is 2 into base power 1 plus 7 into base is 10 square. Like this we are going to continue up to how many numbers are there in future. Okay. So for example, there is 3 before 7, then 3 into 10 cube, like that. So coming to the fractional part, so we are going to use 10 power, start with 10 power minus 1 plus, what is the value? 5 into 10 power minus 1. So for example, 6 is there after 5, then 6 into 10 power minus 2. Like this, we are going to represent the value of a particular number. Let it be any system, any number system. Okay. So now if you add the values, 7 into 10 square, 700, plus 2 into 10, 20, plus 10 power 0, 1, plus 4, plus 5 into 10 power minus 1. 10 power minus 1 means 1 by 10, 1 by 2, that is 0.5. So 724.5. Because we are converting the decimal number into decimal number, we will get the same value. Okay. Like this, we can convert any number system value into decimal number system. The procedure is same. So to better understand, let us convert the binary number into decimal number. Convert a binary number into decimal number. So if you consider the binary number 101101 and the base is 2. Now we need to convert this number into decimal number. So as I have already discussed, we need to start from the rightmost digit. So what is the rightmost digit? Least significant bit 1. 1 into 2 power 0 plus 0 into 2 power 1 plus 1 into 2 square plus 1 into 2 cube plus 0 into 2 power 4 plus 1 into 2 power 5. So what is 1 into 2 power 5? 2 power 5 is 32. 32 plus, so wherever 0 is there, we need not consider. 2 cube is 8 plus 2 square is 4 plus 2 power 0 1 plus 1. So 8 for 12 13. The answer will be 45. 45 to the base 10. Okay. So like this, we will be converting the binary number into decimal number. Okay. So here what we are going to do is we are going to convert so from different number system to decimal number system. So here we considered the conversion of a binary number into its equivalent decimal number. This is the case when only there is no fractional part for this particular binary number. However, sometimes what happens is we need to convert a binary number which has the fractional part also. for example 101101.1011 to the base 2. Then what we need to do is, already we discussed in case of the decimal number system. First take the integer part. So we already converted the integer part. The integer part came as 45, and now consider the fractional part separately, that is 0.1011, and for fractional part start with starting with 2 power minus 1. So there, in case of the decimal number system, we started with 10 power minus 1. Here start with 2 power minus 1. 1 into 2 power minus 1 plus 0 into 2 power minus 2 plus 1 into 2 power minus 3 plus 1 into 2 power minus 4. So because 0 is there, we need not to consider it. So 2 power minus 1, 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 2 power minus 2, 1 by 2 square, we need not consider. So 2 power minus 3, 1 by 2 cube, 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16. So LCM is 16, 2 8s, 8 2s, 16 1s. That is 11 by 16. So if you cancel 16 with 11, we get 0.6875. So this will be the fractional part for 0.1011. Now we determine the integer part as well as the fractional part. Now combine both of them, then we will get 45.6875 to the base 10. So like this, we need to determine the integer part as well as the fractional part of any given number. So this is how we are going to convert the binary number into decimal number. So what we are discussing as of now, we are going to convert different number systems values to decimal number system value. The next conversion we consider is octal to decimal number system. So octal number system, let us consider one value in octal number system, 736.4 to the base 8. So now let us convert it into decimal number system. The procedure is same. Start with 6 into 8 power 0, because here the base is 8. 6 into 8 power 0 plus 3 into 8 power 1 plus 7 into 8 square, plus, because we need to consider the fractional part also, 4 into 8 power minus 1. Now calculate the things. 7 into 8 square, 64, plus 3 into 8, 24, plus 8 power 0, 1, plus 6, plus 4 into 8 power minus 1, 4 by 2, 4 by 8, 4 by 8 means 1 by 2, that is 0.5. So 7 4 is 28, 7 6 are 42, 4 48 plus 24 plus 6 plus 0.5. So 6 4 10 18, 4 2 6 7, 478.5 to the base 10. Okay, so we got the value 478.5 to the base 10. Like this, we are going to convert the octal number to decimal number. So the final conversion is from hexadecimal to decimal number. Hexadecimal to decimal. Hexadecimal to decimal. So for that purpose, let us consider one value in hexadecimal. So I am going to consider a value in hexadecimal, f3.8, f3.8 to the base 16. So now let me convert into decimal number system. So the formula is very simple. Start with the integer part. The least significant bit is 3 into 16 power 0 plus f into 16 power 1 plus, now consider the fractional part, 8 into 16 power minus 1. 8 into 16 power minus 1. Okay. So now what is the value of f? So A, B, C, D, E, F. So f is 15. F represents 15. That is 15 into 16 plus 16 power 0, 1, 3 plus 8, 16 power minus 1, 8 by 16. That is 1 by 2. That is 0.5. So now let us calculate 15 6 are 90, 15 1s are 15 plus 9, 240 and 3 and 0.5. It is 243.5. So the value will be 243.5 to the base 10. Like this we are going to convert the hexadecimal number to decimal.